We sometimes think about the way color impacts our mood when we're deciding what to wear or what color to paint our walls, but it's not too often that we think about how color impacts our buying behavior, what we decide to purchase or not. But in fact, it's something that we should be absolutely aware of as consumers, because according to some research, up to 90% of all product assessments have to do with color. In fact, some research says this is the very reason why you purchase a specific color or product. As Neil explains, quote, color is 85% of the reason you purchased a specific product. And there's additional research that sort of corroborates this as well, and says it's very pervasive and incredibly impactful. In fact, it only takes about 90 seconds for a customer to form an opinion about a product, and that takes into account what color it is. Does this surprise you at all, Mark?
No, it makes perfect sense. I know I do that myself. For instance, like if you're shopping for a car, you want a yellow car? No, because you feel like you're driving a taxi cab, you know?
Yeah. So yeah, they estimate that anywhere between 62 to 90% of the interaction you have with products you might potentially purchase has to do with the color. And this is something that obviously, like when we're going through websites and checking out, we should think about it. We should think, am I making the best possible choice, or am I being influenced by different factors? Because some colors have very specific effects. For example, yellow and orange are much more likely to cause you to buy something in the buy now buttons. That I found interesting. So it tends to produce this feeling of haste. And if you look at some websites, you'll see that their buy now buttons or register here are in these very bright colors like yellow and orange. Additionally, other colors have impacts that make us want to trust the company more. So Facebook, for example, is all in blue, and it's kind of for a reason, because blue makes us trust things more. So banks, you'll notice, have a lot of blue websites as well. Now, that being said, does it necessarily mean you should trust the website? Maybe, maybe not. If you're an entrepreneur, this is something you can consider when building your website. If you're a consumer, you should think about how this impacts you.
I've noticed in political campaigns, normally a candidate will use red, white, and blue or some variation on that, but once in a while you'll see somebody using green. And look back through campaign history. Nobody with a green sign wins. Like Jimmy Carter, you know, even Ted Kennedy. Green never wins in politics.
Huh. Yeah, so blue might be the way to go, right? To earn people's trust. Although green, yeah, maybe you're thinking of the Green Party or anything like that, but I don't know that they use it as much anyway. Green tends to have this connotation of like earth and like being environmentally sustainable or something being fresh. Might not necessarily work in politics. What's interesting too is that men and women prefer different colors and are more likely to buy depending on the color of like a website, right? Based on their gender. So women love colors like gray, women don't like colors like gray, orange, and brown, but they love colors like blue, purple, and green. Men like blue, green, and black. What are your favorite colors?
I'm a blue and black guy all the way around. And partially that's just functionality, because then I'm a lazy dude and you just grab anything and it's going to match. Blue and black, and you can't go wrong. Till you put on some red shoes and then you're screwed. Yeah. But you look good in the brown dress.
Oh, thank you. Although women in general don't like earthy tones, and they're less likely to buy things if it's in earthy tones. But I think really what was fascinating to me about this study is how much of an impact color has on us when we're purchasing a product, where color might not necessarily be related to it at all, right? You think if I'm buying a camera, a video camera or photo camera, whatever, color doesn't really matter in terms of the shell, but I've even considered, I just bought a camera myself and I was like, oh, I don't want the purple one, I'm gonna grab the nice, sleek, black one.
Sure, and when it comes to, say, an iPhone case or something, you know, do I want a yellow one or a pink one? No, that's gonna look weird. When I picked out the cover for my iPad, I wanted a specific one, but all they had was red. I didn't want red. I wanted black, you know? So why why do I care about what color it is? Because it attaches itself to some sort of imaging.
Yeah, imaging, and also you can even see this with diets. If you use a blue plate, for example, as opposed to a white plate, you're less likely to consume food if you have the blue plate. We tend to associate blue foods kind of as poisonous. We don't have normal natural blue foods except for blueberries and stuff.
But those are
right?
actually purple.
Purplish, right.
Yeah.
So we have all these associations, and I think that we should take a step back and think of the way color impacts us and how it impacts our buying behavior, our diet, or anything like that. Let us know what's your favorite color if you've ever purchased something and thought, oh man, why did I buy this? Maybe it was just that it was in your favorite color, you associated it with something. And remember to subscribe to the Lip TV.